Well, I'm back out here on this 57 Chevrolet again. Got me a temporary fuel system hooked up. Got me a fuel pump, gas tank, battery, filter. I put another carburetor on it. The other one, it was been sitting open for a long time. Figured it was stuck. Been doing a little bit of work to it though. Put some new transmission mounts on it. You can see these are pretty well, you know, they go like that. But they were separated. It's one thing, you guys working on one of these early cars and you notice that your distributor is touching the firewall. That's why. Kind of had a heck of a time breaking that motor loose though. I had to pull the radiator and everything out. My original plan was I was going to use the pulley down there. I was going to take the pulley off. And I was going to weld a thing on another pulley and bolt it on there. But then I remembered this is an early small block, so it's made to the balancer. What I ended up doing, I ended up putting bolts in the pulling holes, and then I used a pry bar and worked it that way. And that worked. It broke it loose. If you guys don't know, these older transmissions, there's really no way to get up in the bell housing to break anything loose. There is one access. Let's see. One access hole right there. You gotta take that cover off. You gotta peel the mat back. There's the cover. You gotta peel that mat back. There's a hole right there. But you can get in there with something. But I wasn't that lucky. But, yeah. I did actually get it to crank. It runs pretty good. I ain't got no coolant hooked up to it though, so I can't run it long. But ordered me a battery tray, as you can see. That's my battery tray. So it's pretty much gone. But I bought a new one. Hopefully it'll bolt in. If not, that's what a hammer's for. I'll make it fit. But I don't know if this is the original motor or not, because this has the offset like a 265 head. But I don't know what the early 57 283 would have had. But the way I heard it, this 55 56 had the 265 and then 57 had a 283. But I don't know if it's just an early 283 and it has those offset hole heads. I don't know. Motor could have been changed. It could have been pulled out of a 65 or a 66. But supposedly it's the original motor, which, you know, we've all heard that story. But if it's not, it ain't no big deal. Still a pretty neat motor though. It's got the ram horn cast iron manifolds though, so I know a 265 has a different kind of manifold. Yeah, I put me a new thermostat in it. You can see. Put new bolts and everything. But we'll fire it up real quick here. hook my wires up. I'm just gonna pause this or stop it. Alright, let's see what it'll do. That ought to crank. It don't run too bad considering it's sitting for 22 years. I got me a new radiator and hoses coming, so hopefully I can get all that set up and run it more. I want to run it and change the oil in it. I don't know how old the oil that's in it is, but I got a new filter for the canisters type, and I'm gonna put some 1540 diesel oil in it, just to help it out a little bit. I'm gonna try to get something, maybe some kind of additive to add to it to help them rings come back. It smokes, but it's getting better. Don't seem to be smoking as bad. When I started last time, it filled the whole, started it up for the first time, it filled the whole car up with smoke, which makes sense because I've been putting Marlboro Mystery oil in it like crazy. Yep, that's what I got so far. Finally got some parts in. Took long enough. Got my new radiator. New fan belt. Just one of these cheapo eBay special radiator. There we go. Well, it worked good in there. It still had the original radiator in it, old honeycomb, but I just didn't trust it. It's green down there, you know. Got that, and it's cheap. Got that. Got some new radiator hoses. Got my fan put back on. Got the new thermostat in, like I said. Let's see, got my new valve cover gaskets in. I gotta work on my valve covers. Somebody knocked a hole in them to put them things. And you can see what the valve's done, the rockers. So that didn't work too good, so I think what I'm gonna do, temporary, is clean this up and JB weld a piece of something over that hole just to patch it, just so oil won't be flying out everywhere. Pretty nice old valve covers, we never knew. I mean, you know, look the part. I'm gonna get this thing, start getting this thing in there. Alright, here's what I got so far. Had to put the old radiator back in it, because my new one, the cooler lines and stuff, you can't even see them. Anyway, the cooler lines down there were different, so I had to put my old crappy radiator back in. It does leak. on something. It does leak, but I just got regular old water in it right now. But it's got dark on me, as you can tell. Got the battery sitting in here. It's sitting on hopes and dreams. Got all my new hoses in. Got my fuel system. Been trying to fill the transmission up, but I'm not sure if the transmission is full when it's running, or if it's like a 350 turbo and it's over full until you crank it. I don't know how that works. So I'm just sort of trying to get the motor where I can run it a little longer to check that out. But I gotta get my valve covers on. I don't want to run it without those valve covers, because it's going to start spraying oil all over me. Yep, I'm going to go to bed, and maybe tomorrow I can get those valve covers on. Alright, so I'm back out here today. Got my valve covers put on yesterday, and I actually let the front down off the jack stands. I've actually got the rear jacked up. And yesterday I run it for about, I don't know, 6 minutes. I changed oil. Here's the old oil filter. Original old AC. So that's been in there a long time. Put a new wicks in. And let's see, what else did I do yesterday? Oh yeah, I got a fan belt on. Just a fan belt. I didn't hook didn't have one big enough to hook the generator up, but I was able to just pop that on there easy. And fixed a couple vacuum leaks. And what else did I do? I think that's it. Put some transmission fluid in it, changed the oil. That's all I did. I'm going to fix to fire it up here in a second and let you guys listen to it. It runs a whole lot better. It still smokes, still got horrific blow-by, but I figure it's going to have that. It's old as it is. I don't think this motor's ever been rebuilt. If it has, it was rebuilt a long time ago. So I'm going to pause it, and we'll be back. Alright, back. Just had to fill up the gas can. Now I'm going to hook everything up. We'll see how easy she fires up. Everything come loose on me. There we go. It runs a lot better. Transmission works too. Put it dry here. Yesterday it was going into second, but it don't want to go into second today because I idled it down so much. Put it back up in drive. My speedometer, my shifter's off. I gotta get under there and fix all that. I've been just letting it sit here and run circulating. You know, I bet I got my emergency brake pulled. I think I do. I was messing with that the other day. No, it's off. My brake must be stuck on that side. Both back wheels should be turning on. One of them's turning. Unless it's back in neutral. There it went, it changed. Yeah, just differentials working. Speedometer works. Put it back up in neutral. There we go. Also got reverse. It's idled down so low that I don't want to work. Just I had it idled up, it was pulling. Now that wheel's working. She's a good runner. Real good runner. Yeah, that's all I got for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching.